talk about Cascade somehow needs to develop a new type of thinking.
When we design the installation, the systems, the infrastructure, we don't think about the potential impact. Cascading effect very often is related to surprise.
Some people do say it is something like a domino effect. Others say it's more complex because it's not linear.
The domino effect, while it's kind of a starting point, it doesn't actually allow you to appreciate the complexity around the order of a cascading effect. There isn't one order, there isn't one way that it can cascade.
So it's a cascade of effects. The source of the effect, we don't care so much.
But the idea of the cascade is that it kind of flows, right? It connects and connects and connects and connects.
All utilities, that is energy, that is water, gas and ICT, have a perfect knowledge of their own systems. The problem is that they typically do not know what happens outside their boundaries.
We know that we don't know everything, and we know we will not be able to handle everything.
For example, if the Danube River floods, then there may be a variety of different countries flooded simultaneously.
You have different languages, you have different procedures, different protocols, different laws. This is at the core of a new approach to civil protection, where boundaries are not limitations but are links.
And if you have 3 teams, then I need tooling to decide which hospital they'll take first. The one with the elderly people or the one with the kids? You decide.
So how does law come in? Law comes in, for example, to define what a crisis really is. And you can stop the traffic, you can collect all kinds of data, you can interrupt the lives of the citizens.
What kinds of data about people are being shared in those crisis situations? What happens to that data? Where does that get stored? Does that ever get deleted? And so on.
So that's what cascading effects is. It is, for us, how do we allocate resources in such a way that we make the right decision to explain afterwards.
The first phase where we are doing is theoretical analysis. The second piece of it is the modeling, right? How do you model decision points of a cascading crisis?
We build a fortress scenario builder that will be useful for different stakeholders to collaboratively model their business in the case of a crisis.
So every knowledge we gather has to have a reflection in the software, a reflection in the final product.
These are my wishes, that I get these decision tools to have a clear, quick overview of the situation, that I have simulation tools, and the third thing would be that we have training and coaching programs.
The challenge here is to go from very theoretical models about risk analysis to simple tools for people who have very little time.
This is really an approach where you can say you rather talk of verbs than of nouns. Now you talk of nouns when they are doing something, when they are in action, where you have to think in terms of networks, or where you have to think in regard to relations, linkage. You can find a whole range of different words for that.